principal and the entire faculty here at Central Valley. Welcome to Central Valley's open house. My name is Christine Arlt and I have the wonderful privilege of being the principal here at Central Valley. I would also like to take a moment and introduce Mr. Barone, our assistant principal.
Thank you, Dr. Alt, and I too am super excited about the new year, and I have the privilege of being the assistant principal. We are looking forward to what is going to be an amazing school year, and we are off to a fantastic start. Why don't we take a walk inside where we'll have the opportunity to meet many of our wonderful staff and get the evening started. So follow me. Introducing our second grade team, Miss Choicey, Miss Pierce, Mrs. Masserone, Mrs. Campbell, Mrs. Chukrin, Miss Duffy, Mrs. Seabury, Mrs. Schuler, Miss Santos, Mrs. Englund, Mrs. Krill, and Miss Boyd. And our third grade team, Mrs. Headley, Mrs. Ross Collins, Mrs. Leach, Mrs. Allen, Mrs. Morrison, Mrs. Trevora, and Miss Hodges. Our fourth grade team, Miss Colorietti, Mrs. Matola, Mrs. Beers, Mr. O'Brien, Miss Ryan, and Mrs. Mavilia. Introducing Central Valley's fifth grade team, Mrs. Gaines, Mr. Witherby, Mrs. Kelly, Miss Mandel, Mrs. Dubner, Mrs. Barry, Mrs. Morgante, Mrs. Braheny, Mrs. Sullivan, and Mrs. Fitzsimmons. Central Valley's special area teachers, Mr. Lang, Miss George, Mrs. Russell, Mrs. Byer, Mrs. Miller, Mr. Mitbo, Mrs. Sobel, and Miss Kelly. Our student support team, Mrs. Aladad, Mrs. Sobel, Dr. Barden, Mrs. Rowe, Miss Guerrero, and Miss Polka Garces. Our academic support team, Mrs. Buonamano, Mrs. McElroy, Miss Mullen, Mrs. Pine, Mrs. Gurney, and Mrs. Kendall.
Thank you, Mr. Barone. Although open house is a night for families to really get to know our programs and get to meet their children's teacher, Mr. Barone and I always take the time to meet with our families so they get to know a little bit more about our school. Although we're doing this virtually, it is no different. Please know that the trust that you give us with your children by placing them in our care every day is not something we take lightly. Together we will continue to work for always what is in the best interest of our children. We may not always agree, and that is why we really need to make sure that our families reach out to us with any questions, concerns, ideas, or thoughts they have to make sure that we are creating the best possible experiences for our children.
Thank you, Dr. Alt. And now on the topic of communication, we are going to continue this year with the manner in which we communicated last year. And regular communication will be sent via email. And for up-to-date information, please check the Central Valley Elementary School website. Be sure that the email address provided in Parent Portal is up to date. So parents, please make a point, if you haven't done so recently, please check in Parent Portal and see if any of your contact information needs to be changed. Report cards will be shared with parents electronically via Parent Portal. An email will be sent to families notifying them when report cards are posted in Parent Portal and student progress reports. So please check your Parent Portal and make certain your contact information is up to date. Parent-teacher conferences will be scheduled this year, again, using the Pick a Time platform that was used last year. Again, another reason for you to please check your Parent Portal information and make certain that your emergency contact information and notifications are up to date. Once again, please visit the Central Valley Elementary School website for important information, including links that will take you to information that you may be looking for. The website is updated regularly, and again, it is a valuable resource for you to find information. And Central Valley is very fortunate to have an amazing PTA. We're very appreciative of all of the efforts that our PTA does for our students and staff at Central Valley. Parents, we ask that you consider joining the PTA, and again, using the district website, please click on the school link, Central Valley PTA, for more information on how you may join the PTA. Contact the main office with any changes to any information regarding emergency contacts, addresses, etc., or in a daily routine. Anything, please contact the main office. If you're unsure, we can get you where you need to go. And of course, continue to contact the health office with any doctor's notes, any health notices or updates. And for attendance, please email cvattend@mw.k12.ny.us. Please share via email any changes to dismissal routines, any early pickup information, and the notification of absences. We encourage families to CC the classroom teacher as well. Any changes to bus routes, or if you have any questions regarding bus stops, please contact Transportation. And for assistance with student-issued devices, please complete a help desk ticket. And visit Parent University for tutorials.
Hello, I'm Miss Vivian. I'm the meet and greeter at Central Valley Elementary. I work at the front desk along with Miss Miriam. We're here to help parents and students. Bienvenidos estudiantes del segundo grado. Yo soy Miss Vivian, soy la persona que está a la entrada del edificio, en el escritorio. Trabajo junto con Miss Miriam. Estamos aquí para ayudar a los padres de familia y a los estudiantes. Bienvenidos alumnos del segundo grado. Welcome to Central Valley.
Our priorities for the 2021-22 school year remain similar to what they were last year, with our priorities being health and safety, social and emotional well-being, and of course, our rigorous instruction. For health and safety, please be assured that we are following all of our COVID protocols, which include wearing masks inside our buildings and remaining 3 feet apart in classrooms. At lunch, where children are taking masks off to be able to enjoy lunch, we are remaining 6 feet apart. Teachers are embedding many mask breaks throughout the day, as well as frequent hand washing and hand sanitizing. Children have the option of wearing masks or taking masks off when we are outdoors. For our social emotional well-being, again this year we are using Choose Love as a program to guide our work for children and embedding language and ways for our children to be able to support themselves and each other in a very positive way. Our district continues to partner with Eye-Opening Enterprise for professional learning for our faculty and staff to further embedding positive growth supports for our children. And rigorous instruction. We are thrilled to be back with live in-person learning. And teachers are currently assessing children while engaging learning experiences. And during the course of this evening, during open house, our teachers will share curriculum and what they are doing and how they are engaging children in their learning. Thank you for sharing your children with us. We're excited to have our children and families back. Welcome to a fabulous new school year and enjoy the evening.